Hello, my loves. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 7. I just thought I would come on really quick and give you guys a end of year tarot spread. So that's what we gonna do. Let me put some lip gloss on. And I know y'all hear this in the background. My wife is on the phone, so let's go ahead and get into it. There's 3, 6, 9 questions in here. By the way, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Shawnee of 11 Moons. I am a spiritual counselor, astrologist, hoodooist, and energy healer. And on my channel, I do readings. I talk about astrology. I talk about the impact of mindfulness in day-to-day life, and give you tools and tips on how to heal, how to free your mind, and how to get unstuck. If that is something that you are interested in, definitely subscribe, thumbs up the video, and make sure that you leave a comment to let me know that you're here. Alright, so in this video, I'm simply going to just do an end of year tarot spread. It's things to keep from this year, things to release from this year, theme of the year ahead, things to focus on, things to be aware of, action to take, pitfalls to avoid, opportunities, open roads, and potential, food for the soul, and then message from the ancestors. So we're going to get into that, and I'll try to make this video pretty quick. I don't want to keep y'all here too long, and I don't want to be here too long. Honestly, I am tired. It has been a long day, productive, progressive, thankfully, but long nonetheless, and I'm just ready to sit on the couch and just chillax. I haven't been drinking, y'all. I gave up alcohol for 40 days. I only broke my fast during Thanksgiving. After that, I started right back. And I'm going up until my birthday. I also have not been blowing the tree, but that's been like for months now. So, but I did a little bit during Thanksgiving. After that, though, I have not. And I'm feeling good about it. The only thing is I have been unable to like sleep. Like I have to take melatonin to make my body rest and go to bed or drink sleepy time tea. But other than that, I'm really enjoying being sober, being of clear mind, being of open, pure heart. And it feels good. It feels good. I've been drinking tea every day like I normally do, in the morning and in the night. And it's just been nice to be clear-headed. I didn't realize how much anxiety I really was getting, and you know how tired things were making me. So it's nice to get a break from that. But tonight I'm gonna get on the couch and probably eat me some granola because I haven't had dinner and it's too late for me to eat a whole meal. And then hopefully by 10:30, 11, I will be asleep. Because I've been up until like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And because I can't sleep, I just work. Just log on to whatever psychic network I feel like working on. And I just work because I do that as well when I don't have clients. And it's easy for me to do at night when I can't sleep. So that's what I've been doing. But tonight, I really just want to go to bed. Hold on one second. Babe, I'm recording really quick. Can you just like, I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought, y'all. Oh, psychic network. So yeah, I've been doing that at night when I can't sleep, which is what I always do because I am an insomniac normally. It's not just like the soberness that's making me not be able to sleep, but it's like I feel like I just really have been sleeping like 3 to 4 hours a night, and I am tired. So tonight, my plan is to be asleep by 11:30, be up by 6. I've been having to work out in the middle of the day at like 11 o'clock, which I don't mind, and I'm blessed to be able to do that. But I would love to just have my morning routine flow. This week, it has not been flowing. It's just like I'm getting up, and then I maybe have an hour before I have a client, and then by like 10, 11 o'clock, I don't feel like myself, so I need to do yoga, I need to work out, I need to journal, so I'll do that, take an hour to do that if I have an hour. Some days I feel like I've only had 30 minutes. And then once I do that, it's back to work, back to business, because I've been on hustle mode because it's my birthday month and I need money, okay? So if you need to book a one-on-one session, if you want to book a 12-month forecast, this is the time, baby, to go ahead and tap in. But I'm just pulling out oracles for each of these 9 positions. One of them, I need to pull out another oracle for the opportunities, open roads, and potential. Actually, I don't, because I pulled 2 cards for it already. So I just need to pull the postcard from Spirit. And I guess I will pull a numerology card for y'all for food for the soul. All right, so things to keep from this year. We need to keep our ability to hold true to our boundaries, our ability to stand up for ourselves, our ability to have confidence, our ability to be selfish when we need to, our ability to take action and stand on that action, stand on business, as y'all been saying all across this internet. We need to keep the idea that rest is just as important as work is, and if we do not rest and we continue to burn the candle at both ends, eventually the candle is going to burn out. And we need our inner fire to keep going. So keeping a good balance between rest and work, between action and observation, between setting and standing on your boundaries, and being a little bit more flexible, I think, are the things to keep from this year. What are we releasing? We're releasing emotional stagnation. We're releasing things that we're emotionally attached to that we no longer need to be emotionally attached to, not just because they're not serving us, but because they are to our detriment. We're holding on to these things because we're vengeful, because we're possessive, because of our ego, because we feel like we can fix it, because we feel like one day it's going to magically transform. And it's like, no, just detach from that shit, let go of the need to control the narrative, and move on, okay? That's what we need to release. Theme of the year ahead, baby, it's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. It's time to get to the bag. It's time to get to that business that you've been putting off starting. It's time to get to that promotion that you've been hesitant to apply for and take. It's time to set your public authority up the right way for long-term success and momentum. It's time for us to stop pussyfooting around and really grow up, take responsibility for where we are and where we want to be, and do what we need to do to get there with confidence and tenacity, okay? That's going to be the theme of the year ahead, which makes sense because it is an 8-year, and 8 is all about transformation, rebirth. It's other people's resources and how they can benefit you. It's how you can connect with the right people to get to where you want to go. It's karmic release and revelation. And, you know, this energy of Capricorn is associated with Saturn. We are in Capricorn season. We're moving into deeper and deeper into the age of Aquarius. And so it's just like, it's time to really be about business. And when I say business, I don't just mean like financial business or career business. I mean, be about business in terms of your legacy, the impact that you're making on the world, and how you want other people to see you in terms of your public authority and reputation. Okay? So that's going to be the theme of the year ahead. Things to focus on. We need to focus on healing, okay? Healing, validating ourselves, focus on gratitude, focus on redemption and revelation, focus on clearing and solidifying and strategizing your thoughts so that you can have more direction. Focus on getting out of your head and into your body. I would say those are some things that we can focus on based on these two energies coming up. Things to be aware of. Listen, no matter how unqualified you think you are, if Spirit has put an idea in your head, if God has put an idea in your head, it's likely that even if you don't have the qualifications, you can obtain the qualifications, or you can get or you already have the experience or knowledge that you need regardless of having the qualifications. So I feel like as far as things to focus on, it's like, remember your purpose. Remember that even if you don't have all the resources and the answers, you can get them. Remember that you are an alchemist and you always have the ability to transform and create. That's the beauty of being a human. So if that is true, that means that you need to focus on the God in you. You need to focus on the Creator in you. You need to sometimes get out of observer and NPC mode and get into, okay, I'm in the game. This is about me, and I recognize my role, and I'm ready to hit the ground running. Okay? And it's so crazy because all these questions are kind of saying the same thing. But I guess Spirit wants us to like really get with the shit and stop playing around. Things to be aware of. You need to be aware of fears that are continuously holding you back and pushing your dreams under the rug. You need to be aware of your ambitions and the reality and practicality or lack of practicality in certain ambitions. You need to be aware of the fact that the world is going to keep turning no matter what. So long as we have breath in our bodies, we can focus on what we can focus. We can focus on what we can control, and the rest we just have to figure out how to work through and work with, and not be intimidated by it. Okay. Action to take. Isolation, acting on wisdom that you've already gained, furthering your knowledge and wisdom, deepening your connection with Spirit. Okay, we got the Hermit and the Chariot come through. Also with the Chariot, definitely forward movement from the heart. Finding a channel to move energy forward through, and action to take. Pitfalls to avoid. Taking on too much, moving too fast, and not maintaining your balance because of that. Okay, that's a pitfall to avoid. That goes back to what I was saying earlier about knowing when to rest and withdraw. Opportunities, open roads, and potentials. I feel like the opportunity is balance, because again, we have this energy of balance come through with the middle way, the line, this part. I can't talk. Okay, we have a tendency to go from one extreme to the other, and by going to one extreme or the other, it puts us into positions that we don't need to be in. Okay, and we need to figure out how to be in the middle and be okay with that and be flexible within that middle. Okay, also, it's definitely an energy of like, we need to figure out how we want to show up, and not just in our work, but also within our personal lives, because sometimes we plant seeds simply because we need something, not realizing that those seeds that we planted are going to grow, sometimes whether we want them to or not. And we may find ourselves in situations that, I'm not going to say situations that we don't want to be in, but situations that are uncomfortable, that we don't feel equipped to deal with. And we need to be ready to deal with them. We need to be ready to give birth to those unused talents. We need to be ready to give birth to this. We need to be ready for the blossom, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. What grows within us is definitely developing beautifully if we listen to what those things need and follow that rhythm. We can't be trying to like do what everybody else is doing and go where everybody else is going and move to the beat of everyone else's drum. This is an opportunity for us to say, this is about you, and I'm supporting you in whatever you want to do and however you want it to look, as long as you can maintain your stability, consistency, and effort. Okay? So that's the opportunity in open road. I would say the potential. Did I not pull a card for that? Because I thought I did. Let me see. The potential is enhanced connection. It's new ideas being birthed through technology. It's communications that are healing. And I like that for us because those are things that we all need. Food for the soul comes from the numerology deck. We got the number 96 come out. I'm just going to read it to you guys from the book because I really like how these are worded. I used to use this deck all the time and I haven't been using it. But this is one of the first decks that I have ever gotten and I absolutely love it. Would highly recommend. All right, it says, this card indicates a need to forgive yourself and others for any past actions that may have caused you pain. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to heal any unresolved anger, hate, jealousy, resentment, or guilt that is blocking your success. Such emotions are toxic to your body and hold you back from attracting a harmonious life. For the sake of your health and future happiness, you must forgive the past. Forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean blessing, forgetting, or condemning the unsavory behavior of others. It means releasing yourself from a self-created prison so you can move forward with your life. When you come to accept and move on from real or perceived betrayals, you create a happier When you come to accept and move on from real or perceived betrayals, you create a happier future built on freedom and inner peace. Bitterness only attracts disharmony, misery, and pain. Thus, forgiveness is the best way to set your spirit free. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to forgive people, situations, and behaviors from the past. By reliving past misfortune, you run the risk of attracting more of the same. But when you forgive, let go, and move on, you can make your dreams come true. You improve your prospects for the future when you practice acceptance and forgiveness. And there's an affirmation. It says, I create a happier future as I accept and forgive the past. I create a happier future as I accept and forgive the past. I think that's a great mantra to carry into this next year because, again, it's 8 years. It's going to be about karmic release, karmic redemption, and relationships, essentially, and not just relationships with other people, but the relationship that you have with yourself due to the experiences that you've had with other people. And so I think that's a good food for the soul to come out for this end of year tarot spread. Our postcard from Spirit or message from the ancestors says, Dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part. Now let us do yours. Let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of spirit. Remember though, spirit's timetable and idea of how things will play out might be quite different from yours. Trust us, spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. We love you oh so much. I will leave you all with that. As always, you are heavily protected, divinely guided, and highly favored in all that you are and all that you do. Make sure you thumbs up the video, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe if you have not already.